Hello everyone, Joan Hepburn here, your sopologist and steep tea consultant. I wanted to share with you how to make a great iced tea. I drink iced tea a lot. I drink a lot of our fruit teas. They are our specialty sips in our new catalog. And I love them because there's no added sugar to them, just natural. And because I am insulin dependent diabetic, it's very, very important that I watch how much sugar intake I have. So I drink this instead of juice. Great way to get my hydration in, and also tea in general is just healthy for you. But I particularly like our fruit teas. So this is our bubble cup, and it is a double-walled cup with a beautiful infuser, a large deep infuser, and it also has a lid that goes on top that you can use as a saucer afterwards so that your infuser won't drip when you take it out. So what I like to do is I like to make a big cup of iced tea in that. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to make actually, it's called our papaya sangria. So I'm putting some tea in there, but I'm going to do it a little differently. I am going to, so you can see the tea in the bottom. I'm going to use sparkling water. It's actually soda water from my Soda Stream, which I absolutely love. And I'm just going to pour it in, and look at the color. Look at the color. You can see it, kind of like a greeny, it'll turn like a greeny orange color. So I just fill it up to the top, and then I just let it sit. And I usually let it sit for about 10 minutes, and you'll see the color, you'll see it infusing inside. It is absolutely, you can see it at the top, absolutely amazing. So that's one way that I would make an iced tea for myself, just a nice big cup. But there's also another way of making a pitcher full. This is our sweet tea pitcher, and on the top it has an infuser that stops, or it's almost like a filter that stops the tea from going through. So you would actually put the tea right in the bottom here. You could do green tea, white tea, black tea, herbal teas, fruit teas, any you want. And I just add cold water to it. Steep it in the fridge overnight or a couple hours, and you've got the best iced tea. Now, there's another way that I like to do, and that is actually using our, oops, my phone just fell, so I apologize for that. Is I like to make what I call concentrate iced tea. So I use mason jars. Because I drink so much of it, I don't have room in my fridge for like 10 of these. So I have probably about 7 or 8 of these in my fridge at all times. And they're just different types of iced tea. So this one here is actually Cosmopolitan, which is another favorite of mine. And this one here is sweet, it's called Citrus Mint Sangria, which is another great one. And again, what I do is I take my 1 pot of tea spoon, put 3 spoonfuls of my fruit tea in here, just fill it up with cold water and put it in the fridge. I just keep them in there, and I just keep on replenishing them when I'm done. But when I go to make the tea, I just made this probably about an hour ago. So what I would do is I take it, and then I just pour it in here. Whoops, and splash it on my face. That's good. Pour it in here, and there is your tea. And all the tea leaves are in there as well, or the fruit, I should say, is in there. And then all you need to do is take water and pour your water in, just like that, and fill it up. And then you can add ice cubes to it, and you have instant iced tea. Put on your lid, and you're ready to pour. And when you pour, all the tea or the fruit all stays inside. Or if you're doing leaves, it would keep all the leaves inside. But it's very pretty too, and you can add frozen fruit to it or fresh fruit to it if you want it. So that's another way that you can make tea instant and have it ready to go. Now, I was also told, I'm not a drinker, but I was told that this will also hold 2 liters of wine. So if you wanted to steep your fruit tea in wine, you could also do that and just add your fruit in here, or your fruit tea in here, and then just add 2 liters of wine, because that actually holds 2 liters of wine. So that's another way that you can do it. So here you have this one, and this was our one that we were steeping. And look at the color of that. And that is our papaya sangria, which is one of my favorites. And then see, you just take the lid, place it on that, And oh, is that ever good? So a great way to be hydrated daily. You could drink so much of this, no calories in it, no sugar added to it, and absolutely delicious. So I hope that gives you some ideas of how you can make your fruit tea and stay hydrated and healthy.